appreciate a change in Newark, women's rights, and a woman's touch is what I think Newark needs. So enjoy yourself. Enjoy the festivities we have planned for this evening as we await the one and only GAYLE CHANEFIELD. The one and only GAYLE CHANEFIELD is in the building. I don't think she can hear you. Let's give her a thunderous round of applause. Y'all can do better than that. Give her a round of applause. Don't forget to get out and vote. You want change? Want to see a difference in your community right here in North? Make sure you vote. GAYLE CHANEFIELD. That's right, y'all. All right, testing. No. And I am running for mayor in the city of Newark. Yeah. And my election is in 20 some odd days. I had to say 20 some odd days because if I actually count the numbers, what is it, 27? Oh, 19 more days. Oh, wow. 19 more days. We got a chance to make history. And we got a chance to make history with you all. Because guess what I did? In deciding to run for mayor, I realized that couldn't do it by myself. Wouldn't want to do it by myself and shouldn't do it by myself. So I looked around because I made the decision very late in December, but I was able to do what we women are able to do. Find some good women. That's right. And in doing so, I have one of them standing here with me who is down here in the East Ward, and her name is Crystal Fonseca. And Miss Crystal is like a daughter to me, but she is qualified, capable, and she's brilliant. She's been on the school board. She has 14 years of municipal experience. And she's been knocking on doors. Something that the incumbent has not done, but now that she's doing it, he got up off his behind now and said, well, let me try to catch up, but he can't because she's out the gate and we're almost to the finish line. But you know what? This is a historical election because not only will Newark be able to elect its first female mayor, but we will be able to elect 5 women to represent the city of Newark as elected officials. Crystal Fonseca in the East Ward, Bessie Walker at large, Ariana Perillo at large, and Emeka Keys up in the West Ward, and Catilia Velez fighting a big fight over there in the North Ward against the incumbent and the machine, and my brother Hector Corchado running again. But this time, instead of running for the North Ward, he's running for at large. And Rashan Hassan, he would be the first Muslim male to win the seat of an elected official in the city of Newark. Wow. So Ariana would be the first Dominican Latina who would be becoming a council person. Catilia Velez would be the first Puerto Rican sister that would be a ward council person in the north. And Mecca would be the youngest, but the second elected in the West Ward, because there was a Mamie Bridgeport. But I said all that to say that one of the things that I have always been blessed is to be part of this community. This community has embraced me because we're family. We are all together.
That's right.
And so I thank you all for knowing that there is a time, and time's up. Time is up because we have dirty streets. Time is up because we got corruption going on down at City Hall. If you don't think the feds and the FBI are there, then I don't know where you've been. But more importantly, our streets are dirty. We can't even get the basic essential things that we need as a community. And there's no one there to address the issues of your community on a regular basis that can be heard and dealt with. Susan Stewart is down there fighting all the time from the commission, and then they turn a blind eye. So at the end of the day, you need a mayor who is going to have her doors wide open, who is going to listen to her commissioners, who is going to work for all of the people throughout the entire city. But you need her to understand she can't do it by herself. That she has to have a team, but not just a team of women, a team of capable, qualified, experienced, dedicated women who can hit the ground running, who have energy, who have integrity, who have knowledge, and who love Newark and family values. And you know, at the end of the day, people say, can you do it? And we say, yes, we can, because we're women, and we've done it with less and under worse circumstances. We didn't get it right with Hillary, but we got a chance to do it right in Newark. You know, when they say, oh, you can't run just because you're a woman. Oh, yes. Yes, because that's a hell of a resume. Being a black woman in America, being a Latino woman in America, just being a woman in America. That gives you extra points right there. Because we do everything. We multitask, we love, we fight, we nurture, we build, we create, we nourish, we change, we make sure things happen. And most importantly, we stand on our 2 feet. And we never let anyone marginalize or divide us. No one will marginalize and divide us as women. So I thank you, but I want you to hear from this young lady, because it's important that these young women on this board get recognized and get voted in. And I'm going to let Crystal speak. And, you know, they be referring to me in the last couple of weeks as the OG. And at first I thought they was talking about old GAYLE. And then I realized they were saying that when I would take my little detour over to the corner to have my personal summer, they would cover for me. They was like, let the OG have her moment. But I love her, and she's exceptional. And she is going to do Newark prouder than she's done it before. Hold on, because here she is, Crystal Fonseca.
Hey, how y'all doing today? Come on, we can do better than that. Let's give a round of applause to the future mayor of this city, GAYLE CHANEFIELD-JENKINS. This lady right here is going to change this city like no other. Not only is she going to be the first female mayor, but you're going to see a drastic change once she becomes mayor. This city's going to be turned upside down for the betterment of our people. So you get ready on May 8th.
Yes! Come on now.
Like she said, my name is Crystal Fonseca and I'm running for East Ward Councilwoman. Super excited, but first and foremost, as she stated, I've been knocking on doors every day, getting to know everyone, hearing the concerns of our community. And I do that, why? Because when Gayle selected this ticket, she chose so many different people because she wants us to be inclusive. See, some people think we need to meet a quota, right? Let me throw a little Latina in there, let me throw this one in there so we can meet a quota. This is not what this ticket is about. This ticket is about inclusion, representation of what this city looks like. So we gotta put that work in. I'm excited. I've been down here every day knocking on doors. The current council person, I bet you ain't never seen him, especially not step up in here. Because he don't talk to folks like us. So, you know, we're just asking you to make sure you come out to vote on May 8th. You know, this is not only a team that's diverse and we want to change this city, but this is a team that's been putting work in for a long time. Today's a very special day because there's a Newark school board election happening, and this will be my last month as a school board member. It's a bittersweet moment, but I'm leaving the school board because there's more work to do in our city, and I'm going to be able to do that as your councilwoman. So I've decided to take this leap of faith along with Gayle and this fantastic team. Just know you have us. We're going to be here to represent you, not take from you like the folks that are in office now. Don't forget to vote May 8th, Team Gayle CHANEFIELD-JENKINS, and we'll be around to answer any questions. Thank you for your support. Remember one thing, if anything, at least you got to speak to us. You ain't seen some of these folks that are in office. They ain't walk down here, they ain't talk to you, they ain't knock on your door. They don't even know what's going on in your house. At least you got to see us. Thank you so much for having us. Keep having fun tonight. Thank you so much for having us. We appreciate it. And we're here to put the work in. We ain't afraid to get our hands dirty. I mean, we've been doing it already. So thank you so much.
You know, I want to give a special shout out and thank you to a young lady who actually made a statement about me running for mayor in 2017. And it was at a full-figure fashion show. And she spoke something into existence that I didn't even realize, that she had planted a seed and that it was going to be harvested. And she's been a friend, she's been a mentor, she's been a rock, she's been a supporter, she's been a promoter, she's been a trailblazer, she's been an entrepreneur, she's been a person who has taught every woman, no matter what size you are, love yourself to life.
Right on, right on.
And that is my dear friend, Madam Diva, THERESA Randolph. THERESA Randolph. And I want y'all to know how courageous. You all know THERESA is fierce. You all know THERESA don't play. But I want you to understand that when THERESA just said, if she ever runs for mayor, she got my support. She got the support of the community. When she said that, the administration turned around and called down to the Robert Treat Hotel and tried to get her fired. Because she said something, and they had enough sense to understand if you fired Miss THERESA, you were going to start a real fire. So Mr. Berger had enough sense not to even entertain that. But I appreciated the fact that even after that happened, and the person who said it came back to her, and she said, listen, you can't pick my friends, and you cannot tell me who I support. And how dare you think that that's okay? But I got something in store for you. And guess what? That was in July when you told them that, and in December, you had something in store for them, because then I decided to run, and then that turned everything around. But I just want to say, Munira, my warrior sister, you keep it real. Love, Sharonda over there, you keep it real. My baby daughter, back there, Miss Susu, Stewart, and my grandma, daughter, Tia Hope, and Tia is back there, right? Oh, okay. And Melissa. I'm calling out some names, but listen, believe me, I just said that only so that you all can know in honor of and in memory of a friend, Keith Rowe. In honor of and in memory of a friend, Kim Brandon. In honor of and in a friend named Rodney Gilbert. In honor of and a friend in Shelton Hayes. In honor of and because of a friend. On the spirit of all who know that GAYLE wears proudly the honor and the distinction of being called the mother of this community. I thank you for allowing me to be the mother. And for those of you who, as I was walking by, said, I would vote for you, but I don't live in Newark, you can come volunteer in these next 19 days. You can come and make phone calls, you can Facebook, you can call your friends, you can come on election day, the day before election day, but more importantly, you can pick up the phone and call 20 people you know that live in Newark and tell them to vote. To vote for change, not for the sake of change, but change to make their lives better. And I would be remiss if I didn't recognize my brother over there, Manny Rod from Lounge 78. Manny Rod. And I saw my husband in the crowd there, Kevin Jenkins somewhere. But I really would be remiss if I did not mention, not just Larry, not Abdullah, and not Hassan, and not Osman, but I would really be remiss if I did not mention the name of my masseuse, who has anointed hands, Miss Deneen Shipman. I miss you, darling. My back needs you, my leg needs you, my ankle needs you. Ranger Key, where you at? You was on your crutches, but you need to go see Deneen, because she makes house calls, folks, and it's worth the trip. So thank you, God bless you, and we love you, and we're counting on you to help make history. You did it for Obama. Let's do it again in the city of Newark. Let's make history. This girl is on fire.
One, two. Let's hear from both of our candidates, everyone. Christina and Gail. Don't forget to vote. Please, May 8th. It's going down right here. May 8th, 2018. Come embrace your candidates. Come embrace your candidates right here. The lovely, the incomparable. The effervescence of words and beauty. GAYLE CHANEFIELD. Love you always. Christina, Crystal, Francesca, good luck. In the East Ward, I gotta come check you out. And come check us out. All right, be right here, waiting for you, honey. All right, come on back. Madam President, I see you, Sharonda. Making it happen. Susan, Commissioner here in the building. Manny, this wouldn't have been done without you and myself. If you remember the guitar bar, you remember Manny, baby. My brother from another mother. What? What are you talking about?